she ends up by saying a workforce of people who speak good English. Good English. Yani that's the only reason angeona tu, yani hiyo ndio kitu yani tunaweza tu ongea English. That's why we will continue forever being poor. To the US ambassador akiongelelea why Kenya is best, and then to really amedanganya wapi?
Talking about why Kenya should be everyone's destination.
Kenya should be everyone's destination. So she wants to explain why. This is the US ambassador to Kenya. She's called Ambassador Meg Whitman, Amani Whitman. So she has all the reasons why Kenya is everyone's destination. Wacha tuone. Maybe we are leaving this country and maybe this is the best place we could be. I mean, people are seeing that huku ndio kila mtu anafaa kukuja, and then we are leaving our country. Why? Let us listen to her.
In Africa. Kenya is the most stable democracy in Africa.
She cannot just talk about that in the middle of kumekuwa na protests na dialogue. I mean, hata hatujasahau. She's already talking about our country having the best democracy. I mean, okay, let's first of all understand her reasons. Sindio?
Kenya is the gateway to the East African market of almost 500 million consumers. Kenya is the regional logistics hub. Kenya is the leading regional finance hub. And Kenya, with its Silicon Savannah super smart engineers, is the reason.
Wapi? Super smart engineers wako wapi? Yeah? Hey, are they talking about hey, someone tell me I'm somewhere else. And either never nieke Google Map, nieke live location. Nione niko wapi?
100 million consumers. Kenya is the regional logistics hub. Kenya is the leading regional financial hub. And Kenya, with its Silicon Savannah and super smart engineers.
Engineers wa nini? Where are these engineers? Kenya's most which word did she actually use? Smart engineers.
Hub. And Kenya, with its Silicon Savannah and super smart engineers.
Hey, my God. Kenya's super smart engineers. No, hey, Jesus. Actually, judge. Maybe I'm not actually listening to this thing.
Is the region's ICT hub. Kenya
ICT hub.
Is a leading destination for foreign direct investment and venture capital. And Kenya has a young, educated, entrepreneurial, and English-speaking workforce. Kenya,
you listen to that point. Kenya has the best leading of English speakers. That was the best part, for her, because she's talking about venye tunapeangwa, it's the leading hub, for venture capital and all those things. And so she ends up by saying a workforce of people who speak good English. Good English. Yani that's the only reason angeona tu, yani hiyo ndio kitu yani tunaweza tu ongea English. That's why we will continue forever being poor. We are on a continent where agriculture is something, maybe for example inafaa kuwa big on us, but then we are out here celebrating of how we can speak in English. So we're just a workforce that can speak in English. That's the only thing. Hey.
Generates, as I said, over 93% of its energy from renewable sources, and Kenya's.
Hey, Jesus. Why are these people lying? I mean, oh my God. Wait a minute. Asa wanadanganya ama vitu zingine zina happening.
Young, educated, entrepreneurial, and English-speaking workforce.
I'm hearing everything is a lie. Entrepreneur. Wapi?
Kenya generates, as I said, over 93% of its energy.
We generate 93% of our energy. We all know our cost of electricity. Yeah. And KPLC the other day ilisema you're not expecting stima ianguke anytime soon. And we produce 93% of our energy.
From renewable sources.
From Jesus. Wait, she's not even stopping there. From renewable sources.
And Kenya's largest export market is the United States. Let me repeat. Kenya's largest export is the United States, and Kenya is as it diversifies. Let me unpack a couple of these areas. I arrived in Kenya days before the August 22 general elections. What I witnessed was nothing short of remarkable. Kenya held
even our leaders are. Wait, are you guys talking about our country? Wait a minute. Are you confusing Kenya with your? You're not talking about your country, Apa. Look at the president. Oh my God, what do you mean? Jesus Christ, that is Kenya. Seriously.
what many analysts and commentators say was the freest, fairest, and most credible election in Kenyan history.
Hey, check it. Let's look like because the president. You guys didn't check it right.
The elections were observed by international and local election organizations, and the results were upheld by the Kenyan Supreme Court, and power was transferred orderly and peacefully at the time.
Yeah, at the time.
Now,
you mean even these people still struggle today to try like they're impressing our leaders still? I mean, you are an ambassador to the US, man. Unakuja aje as in vitu unasema surely hata si tunajua ni uongo bana. We're even shocked that you're talking about our country. The things you're saying, our president is going to stand right there and talk about our problems, and yet you, in front of all of us, even the president himself, you're lying so much. I mean, what is this in these situations when you're addressing, big people? I mean, lazima udanganyane tu kidogo. Why? Acha tu kidogo tu akidanganya ngine nayo tunatoka mbio, tutaki uongo tena.
Gateway to East Africa. As I said, Kenya is the gateway to East Africa. 80% of East Africa passes through Kenya's port. Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi is the busiest airport in East Africa.
Let us Google that real quick. I think that's true. Busiest airport. That's true. Busiest airport. I think that's true. Yeah, that one is true. Busiest airport in East Africa. That must be Jomo Kenyatta, I think. Yeah, it's Jomo Kenyatta. That's true. At least there. Apo kidogo ametuambia ukweli.
Served by 40 passenger airlines and 25 cargo carriers, including FedEx and DHL.
See, they're still giving shout out to their own companies.
Yeah. Also has some excellent infrastructure, such as the Standard Gauge Railway, a series of new modern ports.
More interesting. I mean, we must be having one of the best countries in Africa. And that's why I think in our opening statement, that statement when he was talking about why people should come to Kenya, alianza na kusema vizuri sana. The reasons why Kenya is the best country for investors, for everyone. It's everyone's destination in Africa, the whole Africa. These are the reasons. She started with democracy. Hata hatujamaliza mambo ya maandamano, people dying because of political, this whole thing about democracy. She's talking about how we have a very, seems like a mature democracy. Democracy, I think, in terms of democracy, we are far away. She's talking about us kuko na 93%. Wapi? Bana KPLC na venye we are paying a lot of money. Electricity is super expensive and you're using our energy. 93% is coming from renewable energy. Hey, some things I don't know, man.